The last weekend of the Canadian Women's Hockey League's regular season is upon us, and there's still a lot left to be determined. Though the first and last spots in the CWHL standings are already set, 1 point separates the 3 teams in the middle of the pack. And though the Boston Blades are in the middle of that 3-team dogfight, things are looking up as many of the Blades who went to the Sochi Olympics are now back in the black and gold. And today we'll see the Blades and one of the other teams in that 3-way battle for final position as the Toronto Furies come back to town. And you'll see it right here on New England Hockey Showcase. We come to you once again from the Lawler Arena on the campus of Merrimack College in North Andover, Massachusetts, to bring you this Canadian Women's Hockey League match between the Toronto Furies and the Boston Blades. Hello and welcome to another episode of New England Hockey Showcase, the program that travels around the region to bring you the coolest game on the planet. Alongside crew members Stacey Robert, Brian Jocelyn, Paul Hipple, John Samino, and Aaron Harrington, I'm Bill Robert here with Bob Boyce, and tonight we've got an epic battle on tap. As of right now, the Boston Blades and the Toronto Furies sit in the second and third spots in the league with 22 points apiece. Boston has the upper hand at the moment because they have more wins. Their record right now is 11-11-0 as opposed to the Furies 10-9-2. These two teams play tonight and have a game tomorrow as well. The last time we saw the Blades was against the Toronto team last month in Walpole, a hard-fought affair which the Furies held on to win by a score of 4-3. Since then, they've won 2 and lost 3, but they're coming off an impressive 5-1 win over first-place Montreal. Also, to paraphrase Paul Revere, the Olympians are coming. The Olympians are coming. Back from Sochi and suiting up in Blades black and gold tonight will be forwards Kelly Stack and Hillary Knight, as well as defender Casey Bellamy, and from gold medal winning Canada, goaltender Genevieve Lacasse. Of course, Toronto will have some of its Olympians back as well, so that ratchets up the intensity of this game here tonight, as well as tomorrow afternoon's follow-up. So here we go. The final battle for second place overall begins tonight. It's the Toronto Furies facing off against the Boston Blades, and it's coming up next right here on New England Hockey Showcase.
States national anthem is sung by Julie Roget in honor of her cousin, Green Beret Staff Sergeant Matthew Puccino, who made the ultimate sacrifice for this country in Afghanistan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly freed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we rushed, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the
Starting lineups for tonight's game, starting off with Toronto. Up forward, you've got number 14, that would be Alyssa Baldwin, number 27, Caroline Prevost, and also in there is Corey Chevry as well on the wing. Then on defense, you've got number 19, the captain, Brittany Smith, and number 23, Shannon Molson. Between the pipes for the Furies tonight is number 35, Christina Kessler. For the Blades tonight, a bunch of the returning Olympians coming in. The starting line up front, you've got Kate Buser, also Kelly Stack, and Hillary Knight returning in the black and gold. On defense, you've got Blake Bolden and Casey Bellamy. And between the pipes tonight, gold medalist from Dean, Canada, Genevieve Lacasse. Big game tonight, as we mentioned in the pregame. Tonight is huge for the Blades and/or the Furies. Basically, right now, they're sitting at 22 points in the standings, each team. Calgary's got 21. So right now, if these teams split, they're going to wind up with 24 points total. But Calgary's playing Brampton tonight and tomorrow, and if they win both in a row, they might wind up with 25 points, and they could leapfrog their way from 4th into 2nd. So this is a huge game tonight for the Blades. They need this one tonight, and they need the one tomorrow to keep in the 2nd spot. Face-off won by the Blades, back to Casey Bellamy now, over to Bolden, back to Bellamy, and she passes it out up to Kelly Stack, over to Knight now, who chips it into the Toronto zone, going past the back line, and with it there now is Kate Buser. Buser holding off there, passes down, backhand pass over, and trying to get it out in front there is Kelly Stack. Coming out with it now is Corey Chevry for the Furies. And that pass intercepted by Kate Buser. Goes back to Bolden now in her own zone. Gets it to Bellamy right in front of the net. And with it now, here comes Kelly Stack. And Stack was moving in with the puck, but I think Buser came in a little ahead of the play, so it'll be offside. And we will have the face-off outside the Toronto blue line in this opening period. Just 30 seconds in. And one of the things, as people look at the angles we're shooting tonight, it's going to look like there aren't many people in the seats here. They're all on our side of the auditorium, so don't be fooled by the empty seats you see on the other end of the rink here. Face-off won by Toronto. They get it back now, and with it now. Well, the jersey said Garland, but she was introduced as Natalie Spooner, so we'll get clarification on that. Chipped into the zone now, knocked out, and here come the Blades with it once again. Pick it over to Kelly Cook now. Cook, backhanded pass, tried a little bit of a drop pass, but wound up outside the zone. So the Blades are going to have to reset now. It's knocked into the zone. And with it there is Lexi Hoffmeyer. Taken away by Kelly Cook there. Cook, pass around the boards behind the net. Getting it there is Ashley Cottrell. Back to the point now. And chipping it back in. Trying to is Elisa Wolfeiler. She gets it up now into the corner. Blades looking to get some fresh legs on the fly. And Toronto coming out with it now. Coming through center ice. And it's blocked. Nice block there by Jessica Koizumi. And with it now, let's see, skating around with it once again. That's Garland / Spooner, and she's trying to come through, and she's actually hit the puck, taken away. Nice job there by Julian Dempsey. With it now, Rachel Lattis. Lattis in alone. Lattis the backhand, and a big save there. Early test for the goaltender, Christina Kessler. I'd say she passed that one.
They almost caught them in a line change.
Lattis, great opportunity. Came in, pretty much everyone was behind her. Got into the backhand, and I think she was going 5-hole, but it might have gone up just a little bit. But also, Kessler got down just in time to stop that one. Face-off in the Toronto zone, and it's won by the Blades. Back to Knight now. Knight gets it over to Bellamy. Bellamy puts a shot in, looking for a redirect, and it winds up under the pads of Kessler. Couple of good scoring opportunities for the Boston Blades here with 18:26 left to go in the period number 1, Bob. And so far, the Olympians looking like they have not lost a step. Unlike my tongue. Let's see, Knight gets it now off the face-off, but it goes off a Toronto player. And going back to cover now is Blake Bolden. Knight gets pushed against the boards a little bit. And here comes Toronto with it now, but then stopped. Blades, nice job there by Buser. And Buser puts it back into the Toronto zone. And once again, Bolden comes off now. On comes Maggie Taverna. And almost a giveaway in front of the net to Stack. Shot now by Buser. Saved by the goaltender once again. Saved by Kessler. And the pass out intercepted, kept in. Nice job there by Taverna, but she couldn't hang on to it. And here comes Toronto now. On the play, it's knocked in there by Beezer. And they put it behind the Boston net. Carrie Matimo puts it around the boards. And handling it now, that's Wilson. However, taken away, Hillary Knight's got it now. Knight giving herself a little space, a little room. And she does a little backhand pass. It goes to Kate Buser now. And Buser's just going to clear it in the zone. As the Blades will look to get a line change. Oncoming Pickett now, and also Kara Dostal. And coming out with it now, this is Toronto once again. And trying to get it out, having the puck taken away, though. That's Jordana Peroff, number 10. And with it now, Kelly Cook behind her own net. She's being checked heavily, but she's able to get the puck off, but it's blocked by Toronto. That was Christy Zamora. Going back behind the net now. And with it, once again, for the Blades, that is number 18. That's Kara Dostal. And Zamora's got it at center ice. She puts it back in right under the stick of Dostal. She's going to carry it. Tries to pass over. Misses. Taken away by Toronto. Shot goes in. And it goes wide of the net. Zamora with the shot there. Just couldn't get it on net. And with it now for the Blades, here's Koizumi. Koizumi moving up now, trying to get it through Pickett. Pickett just backhands it. Scales it right into the Toronto zone. Fresh legs for the Blades now. They come out, stopped at the point by Bolden. Almost stopped it. She couldn't get the lumber to it. She's able to take it away now and chip it back in. Goes right in on net. Kessler has to steer it aside. With it there is Hoffmeyer for Toronto now. Hoffmeyer going up along the boards on the right wing. And, sandwich there was Rachel Lannis. Puck outside the zone. Jillian Dempsey's got it now over to Bolden. Back over to Bellamy now at center ice. Who just tries to scale it into the zone. It's blocked there by Bolden. And it goes into the Boston zone behind the net. With it now is Bellamy. Koizumi's got it now. Cross ice pass. Here's Jillian Dempsey. Dempsey puts on the Jets. Possible 2-on-1. Get that big shot there. And the glove saved by Kessler. Dempsey is fearsome when she gets those Jets going. You remember the game against Calgary here. She and Whitney Naslund had a couple of 2-on-1 chances, and they did not miss.
So far, it's been all Blades. Blades have kept the ice down, kept it down near end of the ice.
Yeah, the rink is tilted at this point. Face-off once again won by the Blades. Goes back to Dostal at the point now. She passes over to Hillary Knight now. Knight shot in, and it got tipped wide. I think it was Smith who got a stick on that. Buser's got it now. Buser passed to Knight. Knight's got it in traffic. Trying to move. Gets it over to Stack now, and it's knocked away. And there's a race for it going into the Boston zones. Kelly Stack will be there first. And she just chips it around the boards for Kate Buser, who's got it now. Pass over to Knight. Tries to control it. She does. A little bit of a hoppy puck there, but was almost like Hillary Knight there was playing the Tiger Woods golf game. Remember the American Express ad where it was just like bouncing the ball on the head of the club. Anyway, Toronto's got it now. And the check in front. Oh, Kessler. Couple of stops there. Buser tries to put it in but can't. And here comes Garland / Spooner. And it's in the Boston zone right now in the right wing corner. Pass goes in, knocked deep by the other Zamora. That's Kelly Zamora. There are two Zamoras here. They're sisters. There's Christy, who wears number 9, and Kelly, who wears number 21. And we've got a stoppage in play. I believe they're offside there, so they're going to have the face-off outside the Boston blue line. Or are they? No, sorry, it's going to be inside the blue line.
Toronto
wins the face-off.
up a little bit.
Hoffmeyer there with a shot, and Carrie Madamo knocked it wide. With it now is Pickett. Pickett tries to pass, but Carrie Madamo picks it up for Toronto. Back to the point now, back to Zamora. Zamora back to Corey Madamo from the left wing circle. Blocked there, nice job standing up there. That was Casey Bellamy, and she's got it now. Bellamy pass over. Kelly Cook's got it now, looking for Pickett. Casey Pickett, she's able to get to the puck. Turns on the Jets there. Gets around, pass over to Cottrell, back to Pickett now. Pickett still skating with it. With some room, gets it over now to Bolden. Bolden with that big shot, and the save there by Kessler. Back to the point now, back to Bolden. Bolden setting up another big shot, and once again the save. Kessler seeing a lot of action so far. Cottrell, pass over. Bolden, tough angle shot, goes right through the crease. And it's chipped in, and that's going to be off the netting by Casey Pickett.
That's gunshots from the for the point by Bolden. I mean, she's just laying them out there.
And right now, we're pretty much almost in the territory where we have to borrow that old Don Cherry phrase. Right now, Kessler's seen more rubber than a dead skunk on a Trans-Canada highway. Face-off outside the Toronto blue line, won by Jill Cardella. Back now and chipped into the zone by Kara Dostal. Going back for it now for Toronto, Shannon Molson. Going all the way around at the point, though, kept in there by Wolfeiler. Gets it up now. Centering pass attempt there by, I believe that was a Naslund. Naslund's got it now. Whitney Naslund pass over to Jill Cardella. She can't hang on to it, though. And it's taken away there. And brought up there by Bolden. That's Alyssa Bolden for Toronto. Then Peroff tried to put it back into the Boston zone. But it's intercepted, passed out. Dostal had it then up. And it goes to Naslund now. Naslund stops, gets some room. Shot there and it goes wide. And Toronto just trying to get it out of there. Molson gets it over to the open side there to Jessica Vella. Vella has it now. Nice job clearing it out for She's a Jolly Good Vella. And let's see, it goes over. Koizumi, they tried to pass it to her, but that was knocked away there by Kristen Marson, number 10, number 11 actually. Peroff, number 10 now, chips it into the Boston zone, going back for it now. Alyssa Wolfeiler. 13-16 left to go in the first period. No score between Toronto and Boston. And once again, Boston coming out of their zone with it now is Alyssa Wolfeiler. Wolfeiler coming in on the left wing, takes a shot in, and the stick saved there by Kessler. And the battle for it now along the left wing boards. Taken there, a nice little outlet pass by Chevry to Bolden. Bolden is away now. She's got Prevost as well. Bolden just backhands it behind the net. Taking it there, Casey Bellamy on the boards. But Smith is going to keep it in. Her shot, though, is well wide. It's Brittany Smith, number 19 for Toronto. With it now, Chevry had it momentarily. Blades trying to get it out. Pass goes up, and with it now Here comes Dempsey. Jillian Dempsey over to Casey Bellamy. Bellamy gets over the blue line. Big shot there, and a glove save by Kessler. Big shot there. Bellamy just with some room to run there. Rather than get fancy and pass it, she just fired one off on the net. And once again, Kessler doing a nice job between the pipes so far for Toronto.
And once again, the ice is tilted, folks. It's Boston's putting a lot of rubber on there.
Indeed, face-off won by Toronto, but then getting over to Hillary Knight, who puts it off the side of the net. And with it now, that's Janelle Cohan-Chuck. And right now it's a pass. And, Blake Bolden. They had Spooner almost on a rush, but Blake Bolden's able to knock the puck away. Blades regain possession. Here they come with it now. 2-on-1 if they hurry up. It's Buser, and it's Stack. Stack in front. Stack is in front. She tried to get it to the backhand. Put a little too much English on the puck there. Couldn't catch up with it.
Buser was trying to put it in also. She came back in for her own rebound, too.
Kessler just able to get to it. And right now, Toronto dodging major bullets, although some of them have to admit Kessler's done a fantastic job so far in the Toronto net. 12:08 left to go in period number 1. Face-off in the Toronto zone. And it's won by Kelly Stack of the Blades. Goes back to the point now. That's Christy Jensen there at the point. Pass over to Stack. Stack with a shot in. And another save there by Kessler. Nice job, lateral movement, getting across there to stop that one. Stack has it once again. The pass from Knight. Moves it now just past the left face-off circle, looking for Knight behind the net. Loose puck now. Megan Arts chips it up. But then Dostal gets in the way. She keeps it in there as well as Stack, and she chips it once again behind the net. And Molson passes over to Cohan-Chuck now. Back to Molson now. Shannon Molson. Her brother was part of the news on the trade deadline in the NHL. Her brother Matt was playing for Buffalo. Winds up getting traded to the Minnesota Wild. He also played with the Islanders. Check from behind there on Molson. Who pushed, she pushed Buser in from behind. Got away with that. Cottrell, nice job getting in the way of that pass. Spooner can't get away with it. Hillary Knight with it now. Knight stopping, getting some room. Pass over. Nice pass there. But the shot just didn't get really much in there. I believe that was Maggie Taverna. And here comes Toronto with it now. Cohan-Chuck is just going to backhand it into the Boston zone. And the Furies will get fresh legs. And a little bit of a collision there. Puck near the net. And they can't clear it. And Toronto can't center it. Trying to get it back there was number 8, Katie Wilson. Gets it back to the point now for Zamora. It's blocked. Nice job there by Casey Pickett. Pickett can't turn it up the ice, though. It's kicked back in the zone, but Toronto has to reset because the puck did come outside the zone. With it now, they try to lead pass to Kelly Cook, but it just bounced off her stick. And now Boston's the team that has to clear the zone. And they just chip it back into the Toronto portion of the ice. 10:35 left to go in the first period. No score so far between these two clubs. And with it right now, that's Carrie Madamo, who gets held up, but she's
offside.
Offside. Got held up at the blue line, and that was just enough to take the playoff sink. And as a result, we'll get a face-off outside the Boston blue line.
That was just enough to get Katie Wilson going into the zone ahead of the puck, and that'll be offside every time.
Face-off won once again by Toronto. Peroff gets it, but it's intercepted. Here comes Dempsey now with Koizumi. Dempsey going wide, puts it in towards the net, and steered aside there by the stick of the goaltender once again, Kessler. And pass. They tried to get it out in front to Rachel Lannis, who was camped in the right face-off circle. Couldn't do it. And here come the Furies 3-on-1, but they couldn't connect on that pass to Vela. She's going to go wide, then stop, and then try and chip it ahead looking for Peroff. Puck goes too far, and it's picked up by Casey Bellamy. Over now around the boards to Jillian Dempsey, who's able to knock it out of the zone. Toronto back there to field it up. Her opposite, number 3, Jessica Vela's got it now. Pass over to Zamora. Zamora moves it into the zone. Up the right wing. Goes in, and the first test of Genevieve Lacasse, and we've got a high stick.
That was almost like a lacrosse shot trying to put it in the net.
Or in this case, a lacrosse on Lacasse shot. Try saying that one 5 times fast.
Well, it's coming back to the other end all the way. So
yeah, it was a high stick.
On the end.
Not a high sticking penalty, but just, they tried to hit the puck with a high stick, and as a result, the play was called.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Actually, they're where are they facing it off now?
You're just going to face it off just outside the blue line, outside the
I'm confused
the Blades.
Here. I guess it might have been the Blades that hit it with the high stick. I'm confused, but anyway, face-off won by the Blades, and the pass goes back down with it there. That's Cottrell, Ashley Cottrell. Yeah, a little bit of a dangerous play there. They get it up. Tried to get it up to Hillary Knight. They couldn't do it. And let's see, in front there, it's Prevost almost had it, but now here come the Blades 3 wide. And moving in now, that's Kelly Stack. Kelly Stack, the Sochi silver medalist, along with Hillary Knight's out there as well, another silver medalist from the U.S. national team. And Smith just rags the puck a little bit in her own zone, gets it behind the net now. And it goes off of Buser. Buser trying to move it in front, but nice job by Smith riding her off the puck. One of the reasons why she's got that C sewn to her jersey. And Corey Chevry's got it now. And here comes Toronto, 3-on-2 for the moment. Over now to Baldwin. And Baldwin just going to shoot it, goes wide. She basically airmailed it right over the crossbar. But Toronto takes the opportunity and changes up. Now the pass there by Wolfeiler. Goes off of, I believe that was a Cohen chuck. It's back at center ice now. Hillary Knight with it. And Knight actually ridden out the puck there. I believe that was Spooner who did it. Bolden trying to ride her out the puck. Cohen chuck now. Goes over up in the slot to Hoffmeyer. And it was blocked by Knight, I believe. And here we go. The Blades are on a roll. Oh, that's a beautiful job by Cohen chuck. They would have had Hillary Knight on a break, but Cohen chuck just able to extend herself and get the stick in front of that pass. Blades do put it into the Toronto zone now. Going back for it there is Whitney Naslund. Has it momentarily, but then bounces off everything. With it now is Cohen chuck. Cohen chuck, nice play on defense just now. She passes up now to Spooner. Spooner carries over through the blue line. Gets it over to Megan Arts now. Arts going wide, holding the puck, looking for a trailer or some help anyway. Gets it over to Spooner. In front the shot, and I believe that was Wilson who tried to get the shot off. Obviously it didn't go in. I don't know if it missed or if Lacoste got it or whatever, but important thing is no goal. And right now Naslund's got a nice job. A little bit of recovery there. Buser's got it now, and she's just going to, I'm sorry, that's Bellamy. Bellamy chips it into the Toronto zone. Beezer gets it now. Blades keep it in, though. That's Wolfeiler. And the Blades are doing a bit of a change right now. Pass in front. Oh, tried to get it to Dempsey. Couldn't do it. And coming out right now, that's Wilson. Tried to move with it, but then Koizumi, who was coming off the bench as part of the change, was able to break that play up. And the puck is still at center ice now coming through. That's a pair-off now for Toronto. They're onside, but they lose the puck as Wolfeiler gets it now. Bit of a cross-ice pass there, and it goes to, that's Kira Dostal. And it goes back now. Dostal battling Zamora. Zamora's got it. However, it's backhanded almost out by Rachel Lannis. And battle now in the backboards behind the Boston net. That's the Wolfeiler and one of the Furies there. And loose puck, and it comes out now. Went to a knee for a second there. That's one of the Zamora sisters. And it's put back now, and Wolfeiler's got it. Wolfeiler pass over, and here come the Blades. I believe that's Dempsey. Pass up now to Lannis. Over to Koizumi. Koizumi on a break. She's over the blue line. 1 against 2. Takes a shot in, and a stick save there by Kessler. And loose puck. Oh, they're trying to pass it in front. Kessler out of position. Blades can't get somebody in position to convert, though. With it now, it's Koizumi. Koizumi, heavy checking, loses the puck, gets it back, but then puts it well wide of Kessler. And here's the other Zamora now. She passes over to Smith once again. And that just scaled all the way down the ice. And that'll be icing. And we'll bring it all the way back into the Toronto zone.
For the last few minutes here, Toronto's picked up their pace. I think they've got their sea legs, so to speak, and they're playing a lot tougher.
Absolutely. 6:03 left to go right now in the first period.
They're back checking a lot better than they did at the beginning of the period. Beginning of the period, they looked like they were a little on the sluggish side.
But they're getting in Boston's face, too, in their own zone. For a while, Boston had the territorial advantage. Face-off won by Stack. Back tonight over to Bolden now. Bolden with a shot in. Goes off a skate to stick. Buser with a shot. And I believe Kessler got a glove on that. Back now to Bolden. Bolden with a one-timer. Goes just wide of the net. And the shot there. Wide. Loose puck in front. They can't get to it. A series of shots there. And once again, Kessler equal to the task. Coming up now, kept there. Knight's got some room. She's got the puck. Right face-off circle. Goes wide. Tries to put it in a tough angle. And let's see here. Got a whistle. Once again, tied up by Kessler. Last year, we saw Knight shoot like that on a tough angle, and there was just a little bit of space between the goaltender and the top corner of the net, and she found it. The thing was just a laser. Nice job there, and it was another good play there by the goaltender Kessler. And now one again by Cottrell. Goes over to Cook now. Blades try and keep it in. Cottrell's got it now. Tries to get over to Pickett. Pickett chips it up the boards. Kelly Cook giving chase now. Cook going behind the net. Cook still got it, although she's being very, very bothered by Marson there. And it's knocked out of the zone now. Prevost trying to get to it, but the Boston defense pairing has it. And the pass right on the tape. Nice job there, but Ashley Cottrell just couldn't hang on to it. And Prevost has it now. She brings it over into the zone, taken away there by Casey Bellamy. Bellamy with a nice pass to Kelly Cook. Cook goes across the ice to Casey Pickett. Pickett, full gallop over the blue line there. And tries to put it in, and it's steered aside once again by Kessler. And Chevry's got it now for the Furies. Chevry over the blue line, and looks like she fanned a little bit on that shot there. Didn't get good wood on it at all. She had a clear lane to the goaltender, Lacoste. And a cross-ice pass, and it's a bounce. It'll be a race for it. And Smith will get there, though, I believe. Yep, Smith will get there before Casey Pickett. And they'll try and pass it once again. Goes off a stick. Nice little bit of stick handling. No, but it's intercepted by Dempsey, who's coming off the bench. Koizumi's got it now, and she's able to get it onside. Dempsey moving in towards the net, takes a shot, and once again a stop by Kessler. And in front of that, Koizumi just knocked Spooner down. And with it now, that's Dempsey. Dempsey, pass over, and Wolfiler was moving into the slot, has it taken away, and now it's a 2-on-1. That's going to be Kohanchuk and Spooner, who puts it wide of the net. Great scoring chance there for Toronto. They just couldn't get the puck on target. Goes back to the point now to Brittany Smith. Smith the pass over to Zamora now. Zamora goes in. Right off the pads of Lacoste. And into score! Loose puck in the crease. Everyone's standing around. Somebody got to stick to it. And Toronto has drawn first blood in this important match here with 3:54 left to go in period number 1.
Well, they stood around there and watched that puck bouncing around. Toronto's been able to clear the puck when it's bouncing around in front of their goalie. They were not able to. And there was 3 of them there to take that puck out. Just didn't do it. That breakaway defenseman for Boston came back to cut that breakaway from a 2-on-1 to a 2-on-2 break. But didn't help out much.
Didn't see who got the goal, so we'll have to wait for the official announcement there. Bellamy puts it well in, and it goes off of the boards. And it'll be Spooner with the goal. Natalie Spooner, number 12, with the goal. Didn't get the assist there, but we'll check that out at the first intermission. Behind the net now, it's Toronto with it, and with it there is Carrie Madewell. She chips it over Hillary Knight, and Bellamy's got it now. Bellamy gets it over, tried to get it to Stack and then to Buser, but chipped in there by Marson. And the Blades looking to take it out. Heavy forechecking now of Bolden. Had the puck taken away by Marson, and now a little bit of a touch pass. With it now is Stack. Stack moving into the zone, but then Vela gets it for the Furies. Furies up by 1 with just over 3 minutes left to go in period number 1. Pass intercepted by Stack. With it now, that's Buser. Buser with a shot, and an easy glove save there by Kessler.
Well, Toronto weathered the storm at the beginning, and they came back and gave a little storm of their own at the end here.
Yeah, right now their storm is the more successful of the two, as they were actually able to put one in the net. So right now they lead 1-0 with just 3 minutes left to go in this first period. And the face-off one really kind of neutral zone, but finally taken by the Blades. Dostal with a shot goes wide. Pickett trying to get it too. Molson had her stick taken away. Tried to get a pass over there to Pickett, who was sneaking into the open side. Kept in. Nope, actually Dostal not able to keep it in. Chipped in towards the Boston zone. And the Furies will get a change. With it now is Maggie Taverna for the Blades. Pass off to Dostal. And with it now is Pickett. Pickett runs right into a couple of Furies, but they're still able to get the puck into the Toronto zone. Going back there now is Ashley Cottrell and Whitney Naslin. Naslin, nice job there on Zamora. And Zamora tries to chip it out, and she does, right past Taverna. Going back for it now is Blake Bolden. Bolden for the Blades. And let's see, she gets it around 2 players. Nice little bit of move there. And she gets another. Oh my goodness, she still hangs on. Blake Bolden gets it in. And oh my goodness, they couldn't finish. They had it to Dempsey right in front. She just couldn't put it over the line. In the corner now.
Boy,
Smith
she
battling.
came down that line.
Oh yeah. Got around 3 people, almost lost the puck, was able to hold on to it. One of the things we've been saying about Bolden is she's got a terrific shot, but boy, she's a terrific stick handler too. No wonder she was the first pick overall this year for the Blades. Touch pass coming out now, and Linus tries to put it. And let's see, the puck winds up in the Boston Blades bench. And we will have a face-off. And the Blades will take advantage of that and change out some personnel. Get the top line out there once again. That being Buser, Stack, and Knight. On defense, Wolfiler and Dostal. And it's 14 against 14. Baldwin against Stack. And let's see, it's won by Stack, who gets it to Taverna. I'm sorry, that's Dostal, who then chips it into the zone. Coming around the boards now, and with it is Chevry. Chevry has it taken away by Knight. Stack has it in front now. Oh, trying to drop past to Knight. Knight trying to get possession of it now. Kicked ahead, though. Nice job there by Chevry. I'm sorry, that's Baldwin. Chevry's 44, Baldwin's 14. Bounces off of either Dostal, or that might have bounced off of the referee on the line. Here we go, though. Moving wide there, that's Stack. Stack gets into the zone, but then gets stopped up. And we've got a rush there, and here come the Furies. And with it there, that's Carolyn Prevost, number 27. Caroline Prevost. Back to the point to Marson. Going to Arts now. We've got a minute left to go in period number 1. And they chip it around the boards now. Buser's got it. Buser tries to get it past Molson. Nothing doing. Molson looking golden right now out there. And let's see. Wonder how many times the poor girls heard that joke. Anyway, let's see. Spooner's got it now. Over to Kohanchuk. Centering pass in front, bounces off the foot of Hillary Knight. And let's see. They still keep in the zone. Nice job there keeping it in there. That was Shannon Molson once again. And it's finally chipped out by the Blades. 28 seconds left to go in period number 1. Both teams changing out. Molson has it now behind her own net. Gets around the forecheck. Can't pass to Marson, though. And as a result, the Blades take it, chipped ahead, and Kohanchuk has it now, over to Molson. Molson chipping it up now, looking for Carrie Madamo. She's stopped up by Blake Bolden. 6 seconds left, and I think that's the way the period's going to end. Pickett's got it now. Pickett, and she's just going to clear it in the zone. And with that, time will expire, and we've finished 1 period of hockey here at Merrimack College. A lot of action so far, and the assembled multitude giving their approval and their applause. And right now, we've had a heck of a first period, Bob.
Well, Boston Blades came out starting like a house of fire, and the goalie for Toronto just put the brakes on.
Yeah, basically, she was the extinguisher.
No, extinguisher or something. She was just, wasn't going to go through her. That was the whole thing.
Well, not only was she the extinguisher, but the Furies were able to snap off a few sparks of their own, basically. And as a result, they lead here at the end of 1. At the end of the first period, the score stands the Boston Blades trailing the Toronto Furies by a score of 1-0. Coming up next, we'll bring you second period action. You're watching Toronto versus Boston, Canadian Women's Hockey League action right here on New England Hockey Showcase. Second period of action about to start here at Merrimack College's Lawler Arena here in North Andover, Massachusetts. And so far, the visitors, the Toronto Furies, are up on the hometown Boston Blades by a score of 1-0. Looking at the shots on goal, the report we had here is Boston outshooting Toronto 18-7. But how many times have we seen in the past? I seem to go back to old Bruins memories where the Bruins outshoot the Canadians, but there's a guy named Dryden in the nets, and you outshoot him like 2-1, and yet they're the ones who get the goals.
That's tough of you to name Dryden, okay? I remember him. It was like a statue sitting up there blocking shots.
Yes, absolutely.
Out of McGill University.
By the way, McGill University, I believe, was also the alma mater of William Shatner. There's your fun fact for tonight.
Okay. Great university up there.
Bob, a bit of a Canadio-phile
Here's
here.
another fact for you. A guy named Edison Aiken graduated from there, became a doctor. He's my cousin.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, you want a doctor named Aiken. That's good. Anyway, face-off won by Toronto, and bringing it now, chipping it into the zone there. That's Alyssa Baldwin. And coming out now with it, they pass over. Hillary Knight gets it to Kate Buser. Buser coming in on the right wing. Tries to center it. Taken away there. Battle of the 14s. Baldwin and Kelly Stack. Buser has it now. Gets it back to Stack. Stack in the right wing corner. Can't put it in front. She had Knight camped out there in the slot waiting for it. And loose puck on the boards. Chipped out by Toronto. Goes back there to Casey Bellamy. who chips it back into the zone just ahead of Buser, though. Molson takes it, knocks it out, and with it now, that's Caroline Prevost, although she had lost her stick. And a pass now, Buser chips off her stick, and here comes Knight along with Stack. Knight's got it now. Knight with a shot, and it goes wide. I think
snapped that one
maybe
off.
Kessler got a piece of that one, but yeah, we keep talking about Blake Bolden's shot, and obviously one of the best shots in this team belongs to number 27, the Blades' Hillary Knight. Oh, pass just ahead of Casey Pickett, fielded now by Hoffmeyer for the Furies. Kept in though, nice job there by the Boston defense. Actually, it was 18-18. It was going from Lexi Hoffmeyer to Kira Dostal. Puck now cleared all the way down the zone, taken up by Wolfeiler, but it bounces off the stick of Janelle Kohanchuk. Backhanded pass by Wolfeiler now over to Casey Pickett along the boards. Kept in by Zamora, but intercepted there up the slot, and that's Dostal once again. Coming outside the zone, Pickett tries to chip it ahead. Zamora puts it back into the Boston zone. Behind the net, Lacoste getting it now. Passing it over past the stick of Wolfeiler, but trying to get it out there was Kelly Cook. Centering pass goes right through the feet of Spooner. Spooner, who got the first goal, by the way. Natalie Spooner with the goal, and that made it 1-0. Now with it is Cottrell after the pass there by Wolfeiler. And going up, Kelly Cook's got it now. Cook moving in, left face-off circle, and the shot there looked like it went wide. Bounces off the boards, and here come the Furies with it once again. With it there is Wilson. She goes wide up the right wing, up the left wing rather. Katie Wilson for the Furies. Bounces off of the thigh of Casey Bellamy rather. And knocked away there. Nice job there by Rachel Lannis of the Blades. With it there once again, Wilson just puts it behind the net. Casey Bellamy picks it up there for the Blades. Tries to get around Wilson, can't do it. And with it now, that's Jillian Dempsey. Pass up, looking for, not getting Jessica Koizumi though. Here comes Molson with it now, getting into the play. Molson with a shot, and the save there by Genevieve Lacasse. First opportunity there, going to Toronto there after a bit of, well, might want to say shaky puck handling there.
Toronto cut that pass off, that outlet pass off, and brought it right back into the zone. And she took it from the top of the face-off circle. Great shot, great save.
By the Blades number 33, Lacasse face-off. Kind of in neutral ice now, and here we go. Blades have it coming out. That's Kate Buser once again. Buser with Stack. Buser pass to Bolden. Bolden with a shot, knocked aside. I believe that Kessler got that with a blocker. Pass over now. And with it there is Marcin. Bolden winds up taking it. Shot goes in, goes just wide of the net. Here's Knight with it now, Hillary Knight. Knight tries to put it in front, knocked away by the stick of Kessler. And here comes Toronto with it right there now. That's Jessica Vella. She's got Zamora with her now. Vella, a shot. Oh, Genevieve Lacasse stopped it with a glove, but then couldn't hang on to it. Luckily, Kate Buser was there to skate it out of trouble. And Bolden gets it over now to Hillary Knight. Knight with it now. Cross-ice pass, tries to get it to Stack. Goes past Stack, but it also goes past Smith. Stack's got it now, cruising around the net. Tried to pass it in front.
Nobody in front.
Buser just out of position, and here come the Furies with it now. That's number 9, that's Christy Zamora. She'll just chip it into the Boston zone. Lacasse will knock it out, and they're bringing it up now. That's Maggie Taverna for the Blades. She's just going to carry it all the way up the ice. She gets over the blue line, comes in the right wing. Looking for a drop pass to Whitney Naslin. Naslin's got it now. And they're trying to put it back up the slot to Kira Dostal. Nice interception there. Nice job there. I believe that's Emma Rambo who got in the way of that pass. And it's against the right wing boards once again. Blades trying to move it up. It's chipped out of the zone now. Jill Cardella moving there. And Cardella brings it back into the zone now. Pass over. And the shot by Naslin goes wide. Naslin had to reach for it, and she really wasn't square to the net, and her shot went wide as a result. And goes now into the left wing corner. Getting it there is Corey Chevrolet for the Furies. After she misses it, and a chip back in front, and I believe that was number 21 for the Blades. That was actually I have to double check there. Actually, was it? No, I believe it was Naslin. Naslin there, not 21-11. Now it goes to 21. That's Kelly Zamora. However, it goes a little past her. Battle for it now in the right wing circle, right wing corner rather, and they try and pass behind the net. Blades able to keep it in though. Nice job there by Dostal once again. And jamming in there as well, trying to get the puck free is Kelly Cook. Few players now along the left wing boards trying to get control of it. Still not tied up to the referee's liking yet, and Cook comes out with it now. And pass over to Pickett. Oh, tried to get it over back to Cook, but the give and go didn't work. And now with it is Casey Bellamy. Bellamy shoots it back now, and it goes over to Ashley Cottrell. Cottrell with it now. She brings it over the blue line. Going wide. She's got Cook in front. Tried to centering feed there. Actually, shot went right in. And
just overskated it.
Yep, Kessler just was able to get it. And with it now, it's Pickett trying to go back to the point to Bellamy. Instead, it's intercepted. Here come the Furies. Kohanchuk with it now. And she's still got it. collides with Bellamy there. He has Bellamy in a little bit of a headlock and then giving her a glove in the face for good measure. Unfortunately, the referee was looking the other way, didn't see it. And the puck going to Kelly Stack now.
Who said no checking in this league?
In her own end. And now Hillary Knight's got it. Knight moving in, takes a shot, goes off. She gets a rebound, and a pad save there by Kessler. First shot by Hillary Knight went off of one of the defenseman's skates. She got the rebound, went right in, and the save made by Kessler off of the left pad. With it now is Buser. Buser, tried to get it to Knight, and then Knight goes down, and here come the Furies, rather. It's a 2-on-2 for the moment. Kohenchuk has it taken away, and trying to knock it away there was Buser. Loose puck, and we've got a whistle, and we've got a penalty. And we've got a tripping call. I believe that's actually our first penalty of the game.
I think that's going against Toronto.
Yes, it is, and that's going to be Spooner going out for 2 minutes. Natalie Spooner just returned from the Olympics.
With a little piece of gold in her hand, she came back for the Olympics.
Indeed, yes. Along with the Blades goaltender, Genevieve Lacasse. One of the silver medalists about to take the face-off for the Blades. That's Kelly Stack, and she wins it now back to Casey Bellamy. And we have got interference now.
Right off the bat.
So 1:57 left to go in that first penalty, and we've got another one. And it looks like they're going to be evening them up. Yep, going to the penalty box now. That's number 14. That's going to be Kelly Stack. So just when
that was a long power play.
3-second power play, but it still counts in the statistics. Doesn't make your average look very good. So right now we've got 4-on-4 hockey. Face-off won by the Blades. Bolden has it now. Bolden moving up and gets it to Jessica Koizumi. Koizumi has it over the blue line now. She's moving through. Takes the shot off, and Kessler ties it up, and we'll have the face-off in the Toronto zone. So 4-on-4, a lot of open space there. Minute 49 left to go on the Stack penalty, and minute 46 left to go on the Spooner penalty. So just
I'm looking to Boston to do something with this 4-on-4 because they've got faster skaters. I think they're.
Bolden just pinged one off the post. She moved up after getting the feed from the face-off and put it in. Got it past the goalie, but just couldn't get it past that post. And Bolden with another shot goes wide, but it's fielded at the left point by Casey Bellamy, and she chips it back behind the net. A couple of nice shots there. And one ping. In the words of the late Don Adams, missed it by that much. Feed now going up, and they tried to get it up to Bolden. They couldn't do it. And now the Blades bring it back, and with it is Julian Dempsey. Dempsey stopping. 1-on-4, and she gets the shot off. It goes wide of the net. Goes in, no! Didn't see how that happened. Did it bounce off the backboards and someone tried to clear it? However it happened, it's a Boston goal.
We're all tied up.
And this is knotted up at a goal apiece. That's just one of those freaky things. And originally it was just a 1-on-4. She just went into the zone, tried to get the shot off, and did. And then from there, it bounced off the backboards and
let's see who got the goal.
Somehow wound up in the back of the net. And face off, won by nobody. Julian Dempsey gets the goal. And Knight gets the assist. Dempsey from Knight. Oh, a centering pass there, and they almost had Knight set up there. Shot in, rebound, Hillary Knight with a shot, and a backhander goes out the pad of Kessler. Knight now has it in the left corner, moving with it again. Passes to Dostal now. Dostal, her shot goes wide.
Kessler's giving up a lot of rebounds.
Is Vela. Vela's able to get it out, but she's back-checked. Buser actually goes down, though, and it's just chipped into the Boston zone. Going back for it now is Wolfeiler. She passes it back to Kira Dostal, and once again, here come the Blades with it. Right now, the penalties remaining 24 and 27, respectively. Goes back in the zone. Hillary Knight with a shot. Score! Knight with a heavy wrist shot. Went right out the glove of Kessler and then wound up behind her and in the net. And all of a sudden,
Boston's up 2-1.
As soon as you can say bing bang, the Blades have put two of them in within the space of a minute. And Knight got to go on this one.
Very, very good skill players. A lot of speed, too.
Hillary Knight's having a 2-goal night right now.
One goal, one assist.
Toronto right now calling a timeout. And Hillary Knight gets the goal. Who gets the assist? And Buser gets the assist. So right there, I think Toronto calling a timeout as they try and figure out who got the number of that truck. Right now they're confabbing on the Boston bench as well.
Well,
An amazing turn of events here. It was 1-0 in favor of Toronto going into the first penalty, which was the penalty on Spooner. And then 3 seconds after that, Stack got a penalty for interference. So right there, it's 4-on-4. And since we've been 4-on-4, the Blades have lit the lamp twice. So now it's 2-1, and there's still more time left to go on the penalty.
that's a lot of open ice for these heroes out here.
Well, especially someone like Knight. And the thing is, they always talk about the difference between a hard shot and a heavy shot. And they say a heavy shot is one that you try and stop it, but it just still keeps coming at you. That would be the definition of that goal Knight just scored, because actually Kessler did get the glove up, but it actually broke off the top of the glove and then wound up behind her in the back of the net. So a big shot there by Hillary Knight. So you think about this, any goaltender has to play against the Blades now. You're facing shots not only from Blake Bolden, but Hillary Knight.
Well,
and by
it's
the way,
still
the Blades just won the
still
faceoff
on-
too.
Still is
4-4 for another 13 seconds. Knight has it now, and her shot attempt blocked there. And it goes back to the point now. Bellamy's got it now. Bellamy just holding over to Bolden now. Bolden tried to chip it up, and Buser, a little bit of a drop pass there. Bolden with a big shot there. And I believe Kessler was able to get the glove on that.
Kessler got that with a glove, but how she saw that, I don't know if there was a sea of people in front of her.
Wow. Yeah, she was able to flash that glove up and get it, though. But, oh, my goodness. Quite a play there by the Toronto netminder. And so here's the deal now. We're back at basically Toronto is 2/3 of the way through their rather abbreviated power play. 1 second left to go in the penalty to Kelly Stack. And they face it off, and now it's out, and Stack is back on the ice now. And here come the Furies once again. Shot by Spooner goes over the net. Kohanchuk has it now. And she tries to get it back to Spooner. And moving out with it now, that's Kate Buser over to Hillary Knight once again. Knight stopping, trying to find Kelly Stack. Puck goes a little ahead of her, and now it's run deep. Although Molson can't get it. Stack tries to get it to Knight. Stack in front, loose puck. And Kessler right now down with the pad spread wide. Goes back to Bolden now. Bolden with a wrist shot. Another glove save there. Loose puck, and Hillary Knight couldn't get the stick to it. Another one that broke off the glove of the goaltender, Kessler. Shot it by Stack, went wide. One-timer right up the slot. Perfect centering pass. She just couldn't finish. Pickett now has it. She chips it up. Goes past Smith. Going after it now, that's Molson. Molson has it behind her own net. Pass out, it's intercepted though. Bad puck handling by the Furies. And it comes in there, and with it there is Ashley Cottrell. Cottrell, cross-ice pass, tried to get a tip in front as she had Casey Pickett there. Pickett, one of the big stories for the Blades so far this season. Especially in shorthanded situations. Shot there! And the shot by Cook went wide, I believe, to the short side. There's Casey Pickett with it now. She passes it over to Casey Bellamy. Bellamy. Over. And pass over. Oh, it was Kelly Cook trying to pass it out to the point back to Bolden. Bolden's going to give chase, though. And she passed it. Oh, right past Koizumi, and that'll be icing. If she had connected on that pass, the Blades would have caught Toronto on a line change, and Koizumi could very well have been in all alone.
Bill, I got something I just noticed. On the ice at the Old Gardens, the opponents were on one side of the ice,
Yes.
and the Bruins are on the other side.
And then they changed it. In fact, Don
The
Cherry.
reason that they changed it was the penalty box is on the Bruins side. Well, it's on the Boston Blade side here.
Yeah,
This is the Old Garden style.
basically.
All the league
Face
complained
off,
about
won
it.
by the Blades, and pass goes up to Casey Pickett, who then chips it into the zone, and we have a whistle there. And I believe that may have been offside. I think Lannis may have gone in a little ahead.
When you come out of the penalty box, all you have to do is go around the corner, you're off the bench, and a new player comes on.
Right.
Toronto has to go all the way across the ice.
Don Cherry, in one of his Rock'em Sock'em highlight tapes, was listing his pet peeves in hockey, one of them being the benches next to each other. And he showed video of that skirmish between the Hartford Whalers and the Boston Bruins.
Oh, that was a good one.
The one where after Kastelik cheap shot and Janney and Lyndon Byers wound up on the ice, and he and Mike Milbury got suspended for that. Anyway, face-off, won by the Blades, who chip it into the Toronto zone. Zamora tries to take it out, goes off Dempsey now. Loose puck in front, and the Blades have it. Dempsey's got it now. Over to Taverna. Taverna with it. Goes past Dempsey and behind the net, giving chase there, Lannis and also Koizumi. And it's chipped out. And here we go. It's a race. Coming with it now is Wilson. And she's harassed there by Taverna. Nice job there. Stopping the break. Good defense by the Blades. Taverna shot in by Zamora. That misses well wide to the short side. Dostal now along the right wing board. She chips it over. Wilson giving chase, but the other eight's got it. That's Wolflower. Pass goes up now, and Jillian Dempsey's got it. She moves through center ice, over the red line, over the blue line. She's got it now, coming in the right wing side, past the face-off circle. Tries to pass it out front. They're able to keep it in, though. Taverna's got it now. Taverna just puts one on net.
Just slid by.
Deflected and just tantalizingly danced through the crease. With it now is Peroff. And the pass goes right through Vela. And Bellamy passes to Bolden now. Bolden just puts it right in on net. And Kessler, well, that was an awful long whistle. Normally when that comes in, you've got to get rid of it pretty quickly, and there were no Blades around her. They started to move in at the end, but sometimes if you hold it that long, the ref will say, hey, get rid of it.
Since the Blades have got those 2 goals, it's almost been like a power play completely.
It's been a wake-up call anyway.
It's just a real wake-up call.
They are definitely energized right now. With it right now is Vela in her own zone, tries to pass to Molson. That's broken up, and Molson has it now. Trying to move with it, stopping short of the forecheck by Buser. And let's see, almost getting the puck there was Vela. Yeah.
Flipped out into the
But
bench.
then it was chipped out. Basically, I think that was Bolden who was able to knock the puck away from Vela, then try to chip it up. But her clearing attempt, a little errant there, wound up on the Toronto Furies bench.
I think that was Bellamy.
Oh, okay.
Bellamy flipped that one
That
out.
was Bellamy. Okay, so as a result, the faceoff will be in the Boston zone right now. And Boston finally getting control of it. A little bit of contact there after the faceoff. Buser tries to chip it up, and it goes now to center ice. And that's Marson who's just putting it right back in. And with it now, that's Casey Bellamy. Bellamy moving through and looking for, not quite getting Hillary Knight, Kate Buser either. Oh, centering pass in front. They tried to get it over to Kelly Stack, but I believe it went off of a stick in front and bounced wide. And with it now, here comes Toronto. Chevry just backhands it into the zone. Giving chase now is Prevost. She gets it past Bolden, but nobody but Blades there. And although it was behind Knight, she didn't see it. Bolden trying to work against 3 Furies here, trying to move the puck out of the zone. And let's see, Chevry tries to get it through. Knight chips it along the boards down the backhand. Stack's got it there, although she's tied up by her opposite 14, Elisa Bolden. In the right face-off circle now, Chevry's with it. And she gets ridden off the puck, and with it now is Kelly Stack. Kelly Stack with a pass up, goes right through Buser. There's a race for it, but it's knocked out. Nice job there by the Toronto captain, Brittany Smith. But then Boston knocks it right out too. Battle at center ice, and with it is Hillary Knight. Knight coming in, big shot. It was going wide anyway, but Kessler got part of it with the glove, and it just went wide. Stack's got it now. Nice job along the boards, but then she loses. Megan Arntz has it now. She's able to clear the zone. Goes back to Alyssa Wolfheimer now for the Blades. Over to Emma Rambo. Rambo trying to chip it up past Kohanchuk. Whitney Naslin with it now. Oh! Kessler came out to play the puck. If Naslin would have held on to that, she'd have had an open net, basically.
Tried to back that one in.
Yeah. And Wolfheimer puts it in, and with it now is Smith. Smith just backhands it out, looking for and almost getting Spooner, but Jill Cardella's got it now. She moves it back into the Toronto zone. Left face-off circle, tough angle shot, and a little bit of a bounce, but the eventual glove saved by the goaltender, Christina Kessler. For Toronto, we will have a face-off in the Fury zone.
We're going to have to get the shots on net after the end of this period because it's going to be phenomenal, one-sided. I haven't seen any more than maybe 2-3 shots I could call.
Shots on net are piling up so fast, we're probably going to have to put them on a McDonald's sign. 2-1 right now in favor of the Blades with 6:56 left to go in the second period. Face-off won by Cottrell. Pass now goes back to the point to Dostal. Over to Cook now. Cook, though, knocked off the puck, but Cottrell's got it there. Cottrell trying to move around the defense. Taken there and sent around the boards.
Oh, that was an elbow to the head.
That's a bit of a piece of contact there. And Wolfheimer's slow to get up, and the arm goes up. And it looks like Boston will have another power play, although maybe not.
No. That was just to clear the ice, clear
I got
the
you.
offside.
Oh, that was the offside, okay. So, yeah, it was a heavy hit there. Wolfheimer looks good, though. She got up kind of slow, and I was worried for a while there. She'd be seeing stars, but she apparently looks to be okay. And right now with it is Marson. He just clears it out and goes right onto the stick of Casey Bellamy. Hillary Knight's got it now. She'll knock it back into the Toronto zone. 6:03 left to go in the second period. Blades leading 2-1. And Marson has it now. going behind her own net. Giving chase there is Hillary Knight. She's able to get it out, though, to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer passes up ahead looking for Wilson, and Wilson just backhands it into the Boston zone. Meanwhile, Toronto will get fresh legs.
She's looking for a change. It was pretty well tied out.
And let's see, we got a pass looking for Hillary Knight. Just goes right past her, and that'll be icing. As a result, it'll come back into the Boston zone. With 5:40 left to go in period number 2.
These stretch passes have really changed the game of hockey. Really, where there's a two-line offside and such. It's really changing.
It is.
It's speeding up the game. It's basically what it's doing.
And face-off now, won by Peroff. Over to Zamora, but then she loses the puck. Goes out of the zone. And getting it now is Smith. Smith chipping it back into the Boston zone, winds up behind the net, and is taken there by Casey Bellamy. Bellamy with it now. Gets it over to Kelly Stack. Stack moving up, and she's coming through and able to stay on side. Still has the puck. Tries to move in front, and collision in front of the net. Couple of bodies go down. Play is still live. Puck is still on the move, and trying to get it out of the zone now is Zamora. Gets it over to Smith now. Smith with a big slap shot and a block by Bolden. Proof that she can dish him out and take him. Nice block there on that shot by Blake Bolden, who obviously has uncorked some blasters of her own tonight. In fact, Blake Bolden has it now. Pass up to Kate Buser. Buser has it, gets over the blue line and just chips it deep in the zone. Meanwhile, Boston will change out personnel. But there, Knight tried to get it in front to Rachel Lannis. That wasn't happening. And it goes past Maggie Taverna. There's a race for the puck now. Going back for it first is Karen Dostal, and she's just going to do a blind pass off the boards, but Lannis gets it over to Koizumi. Koizumi chips it back in the Toronto zone. And almost taken there by Dempsey, who was cruising up.
That was almost in.
Nice attempt there by Dempsey. Dempsey's got it now. She brings it over the blue line. Pass over to Rachel Lannis. Lannis with a shot in, and it goes wide. She had a defenseman right in front of her, but she was able to get it right through her. Lannis now with a pass over to Taverna. Taverna with a shot from the point. That goes off a stick and off the ceiling, and as a result, they'll call off the play. 4:05 left to go in the second period. Boston Blades ahead of the Toronto Furies by a score of 2-1.
Like I said, I don't think there's any. The Boston goaltender hasn't had to make more than 5 saves in this whole period so far. I would think. So we'll get that at halftime. Between periods, I'm going game.
Yeah, halftime. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're assuming it'll be overtime then.
Yes.
Cook has it now after the Blades win the faceoff. Pass behind the net now to Casey Pickett. Pickett has it in the left wing corner by the faceoff circle now. She just scales, backhands a pass pretty quickly there behind the net to Trell, and goes back, and they're looking for Pickett, and Pickett's got it now. Pickett drops it for Cook now. Cook has the puck taken away, and with it now here is Kohanchuk. And Spooner's going to go already. She gets position on Taverna, but Taverna able to interrupt the rhythm just enough to get the puck away from her. And now here come the Blades with it. And Spooner
takes the referee
and
out.
I believe that was Kelly Cook. They both come, and then she pushes Cook down. Toronto getting away with a lot of contact tonight.
Too. The ref was looking right at it.
Yeah, and just pushed her right over. The play is in the Toronto zone right now. Kohanchuk trying to get it over to Megan Arts, and she does. Arts has it now, and she just passes it ahead looking for Spooner. Goes way ahead of her. As a result, goes all the way down the length of the ice, and we will have an icing call. And we've got a rolling puck here. That's a pretty good trick.
A rolling puck gathers no moss.
Yes. Anyway, 3:03 left to go in period number 2.
You got 2 people with orange armbands on there calling penalties, and they missed so much so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Arts tries to chip it ahead, but goes right to Bolden now. Bolden with a shot. It's deflected there by Spooner. Loose in front. Knight trying to get a hand on it. It's skated away by Kohanchuk, and she's got it right now. Kept in. Bolden with a shot, and that bounced off Marson, and I'm sure that's going to leave a mark. Bolden get everything on that one, and it just bounced right off of Marson. Kept in there. Nice job by Hillary Knight on the clearing attempt by Hoffmeyer. Pass over now, and out with it is Spooner. Spooner with a shot in, and I believe it was a blocker save by Genevieve Lacasse. One of the few shots she's had to stop tonight. With it now is Kate Buser. Buser has it taken away. Nice job by the Furies. And they try to pass it to center ice, but the only players there wearing black and gold, and Casey Bellamy chips it back into the Toronto zone. 2:13 left to go in the second period. Blades are up by a goal, and with it now, that's Wilson. Wilson has it taken away. And Dempsey and Linus trying to move it ahead, but Shannon Molson has it now. 3-on-2 for the moment. Molson gets over the blue line and then just scales it into the zone. Wilson tried to get it, but Lacasse knocked it away. Beezer's got it now. Beezer actually has it taken away, but goes to Molson. Molson with a shot in from the point. Deflected wide. Might have gone off a player in front, or Genevieve Lacasse might have gotten a piece of it. I'm not sure, but anyway, it didn't go in. That's the important part. Nice stick handling there by Julian Dempsey. With it is Koizumi. Jessica Koizumi, and alone. Scores! That's what you call a Dempsey doodle. Came up alone. Fake Kessler out of her equipment. After this game is over, they're probably going to have to look around the ice to figure out where Kessler's equipment went. Totally faked her out of her equipment. Put it in the back of the net. As a result, the Blades now lead by a score of 3-1 with 1:36 left to go.
It all started with that breakout.
Koizumi, and what a play by Julian Dempsey to get there. So Koizumi with the goal, Dempsey with the assist, and Toronto winning the faceoff, trying to move it through center right now. And goes over to Akira Dostal right now. He passes over to Taverna. And Dempsey and Dostal gets the second assist there as the puck goes into the Blade zone once again. A couple players down there sitting around in the corner. And let's see. It gets out, and the Blades have it. I believe that's Taverna actually getting out to Akira Dostal. And a pass over. Kelly Cook tried to get it to Casey Pickett. Pickett has it over to Cook now. And trying to get it there is Cottrell. Cottrell still able to get control of the puck, but then I believe it was Zamora that deflected that shot before it got on net. 45 seconds. So Dempsey getting the assist there. I think they took the assist away from Dostal, but Dempsey gets the assist. And as a result, 3-1 once again, 30 seconds left to go in the second period. And once again, the Blades are pressing in the Toronto zone. And we've got a penalty. And it looks like we've got some activity here. A couple of players not taking too kindly to some of the contact you were mentioning before.
Yes.
That the refs seem to be putting the whistles away. And
it just doesn't happen. That's exactly what happens when a referee puts his whistle away. This happens.
Yeah, you let stuff like that go.
You let it go, and it just
and sooner or later, the team that's getting fouled is going to take exception. And I think that's what we're seeing right here. Wasn't quite the...
I've met some of these ladies. They're a bunch of nice ladies, but put skates on them and a hockey stick in their hand, and they're all business.
Well, I mean, this definitely wasn't on the parameters of, say, the U.S.-Canada scrum that happened a while back. But we have players going to the boxes right now, and they're going. We've got Kelly Stack going for the Blades, and it's going to be Lexi Hoffmeyer going for the Toronto Furies. Now they're coincidental minors, which means we're going to be 5-on-5, I believe. None of the 4-on-4 like we had last time.
That last goal by
Koizumi.
It all started with Bellamy coming out of the stick handling coming out of
Dempsey.
the zone was Dempsey.
Yeah.
Dempsey coming out of the zone. The stick handling that she did to get it onto her stick, its only stick,
she just
was
did a dance with that thing. And so a bunch of players standing around trying to figure out what's going on here as the referees discuss it with the scorekeepers.
Well, I put this one on the referees. You got to give the referees at least a minute and a half in the box.
Yeah, well, that was once again the collision that happened. We had a Blade, I believe it was Kelly Cook, and then one of the Furies, and they collided with the referee, and then they skated away from the referee, and Cook got pushed down to the ice.
Well,
I mean,
one of the Blades down here took an elbow to the head. And that was
that was Wolfeiler.
Yeah.
And I was waiting when I saw the arm raise. That's where I thought the call was for, but they were just indicating on it was onside.
It was clearly an elbow to the head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is what happens, and now Hoffmeyer gets the penalty for roughing. But the only one I'm seeing so far is the penalty for Kelly Stack up on the board.
4 minutes.
Oh, she got 4 minutes. Okay, so Stack will get the extra 2 for the. I'm sorry, Stack. Hoffmeyer. So she'll get the extra 2. It looks like.
That's the reason you're only seeing 2 minutes up on the Blades end of the.
Well, no, because they still need to put it up on the clock. And the way it stands right now, it's actually 5-on-4. So I'm looking out there, I'm counting 4 Blades, I'm counting 5 Furies. In front, I mean, you've got someone in the crease right there messing with Genevieve Lacasse as the shot goes wide from Brittany Smith. And so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm assuming that Hoffmeyer's sitting out of misconduct then, and the the period is over. The penalty is still in force. And so I guess what happened was Hoffmeyer got a.
We'll have to get a clarification from the timekeeper and
maybe
find out what's going on.
That's very confusing. But anyway.
Well, I think because of the fact that the Blades got 4 minutes, and Toronto only got 2.
Well, things did get a little sharp between the Blades and the Furies, but right now, the Blades out to a big lead.
It's still whatever way you look at it, it's still 3-1 Blades over Toronto. So,
right. And indeed, as we mentioned, they came into this period trailing. They leave this period leading, actually leading by a couple of goals. After 2 periods of hockey, the score stands: the Boston Blades 3 and the Toronto Furies 1. Coming up next, we'll bring you third period action. You're watching the Toronto Furies and the Boston Blades, and you're watching it right here on New England Hockey Showcase. What a glove save there! Loose puck, shot in, score! Being harassed heavily, but still has it. Gets a shot, score! Top of the slot, slap shot, score! Doing the shot, and a save, and a save, and a save! Centering pass, score! Loose puck, and a save right in front! Without the glove, and then found the back of the net! Score! 2 periods down, 1 to go, and right now it's 3-1 for the Blades as they lead the Toronto Furies going into the third period of this action here at the Merrimack College in North Andover, Massachusetts. You're watching New England Hockey Showcase. I'm Bill Robert. He's Bob Boyce, and pretty rough second period there. In fact, almost came to the brink of fisticuffs there.
Well, the ladies like to have fun too.
Yeah. You're not going Cyndi Lauper on me, are you? Girls just want to have fun? Well, anyway, face-off won by Toronto, and he goes back down with it as Brittany Smith gets it over now to Janelle Kohanchuk, who knocks it into the Boston zone. Puck goes behind the Boston net, and it's chipped out there by Casey Bellamy. Goes up along the right wing boards.
Still killing off this penalty, too.
That's right. Still 1:20 left to go on the penalty to Kelly Stack. Now, Emma Rambo is in there as well. I don't know why she is, but there's nothing else on the board, so I'm kind of sort of confused. Anyway, trying to chip the puck out, and boy, that goes a long way. Then it bounces off a body, so it won't be icing. Nice chip there. I believe that was Bellamy who chipped that one out there. On the deep fork check there, Hillary Knight for the Blades. Coming back with it now. Here comes Spooner once again. Spooner wrapped up by Knight. Still able to hold on to the puck a little longer. Furies trying to work it behind the net. Kohanchuk's got it now. Pass over to Smith. Smith high in the slot. Fakes a shot. Stops. Passes back over now to Spooner. Spooner to Kohanchuk. Kohanchuk stops there in the right face-off circle. Gets it back now to Smith. Smith puts one in, and it's deflected wide. As the Blades continue to kill off this penalty. 18 seconds left to go on the penalty to Kelly Stack. And Genevieve Lacasse actually saw a lot of action in the last period. She had a PS3 while the action was going on in the other zone. But anyway, I'm kidding, by the way. Face-off won by the Blades. Bolden chips it around, tried to get it to Bellamy. But then now it's Koizumi. Koizumi tries to chip it out. It's kept in there. Wilson tries to get it up to Bolden, but then taken out. And the
that was taken out.
The length of the ice. And let's see, here we go.
Okay, Rambo comes out of the penalty box.
Oh, okay, Rambo comes out, and Stack is still in there, so that's the deal. So the two of them are serving extra time, being Stack and Hoffmeyer. With it now in the Toronto zone, that is Linus over to Bellamy now. Bellamy to Bolden. Bolden A little bit of a drop pass there for Jillian Dempsey. Dempsey with a shot in, deflected wide, and they tried at a tough angle. That was Lanners who tried slapping at the puck again. As Chevry goes down, I'm sorry, that's not Chevry, that's Baldwin. Baldwin going down now, and the puck is tied up along the right wing boards. As a result, we will have a face-off in the Toronto zone.
Now, Hopley comes out because there's been a stoppage of play.
Okay.
They had to wait for a stoppage of play for her to come out.
And indeed, so does Stack, so everyone's back now.
Yep.
And we're back all even strength, and everyone's all happy again. Face-off in the Toronto zone. Ashley Cottrell going up against Jordana Peroff. And she actually gets tossed out, and Zamora will take it instead. That's Christy Zamora. And let's see.
No, she's telling her she's got to go back in the box.
And then Stack is saying, well, Hoffmeyer, how about her? Does she have to go back in too? A little bit of confusion here amongst the officiating crew.
I would think that Bellamy's got to go back in the box.
You mean Stack?
Stack has to go back in the box for the 2 minutes.
Right, but... Oh, let's see here. Okay, so Stack is back in there. But then shouldn't
No, because she's already served her 2 minutes.
I got you.
On the first
but
one.
those two should have been concurrent. And
well, she couldn't come out until after
unless she got the extra two.
She got the extra two.
Right, but even, I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, Vella's got it now. She moves into the Boston zone. Pickett riding her heavily. Loose puck in front, kicked away there, and we've got a penalty. Looks like a penalty. And it's going to Hook. And I think tonight they're paying for the penalty boxes by the hour. And getting the gate there will be Casey Pickett, who'll get 2 minutes for hooking. And Boston's already killed off one penalty to start the period, and they're going to kill off another in pretty quick fashion. Hooking the call, Pickett the recipient, Toronto the power play. And face-off won by the Blades. Dostal just steals it around the boards. Chipped in, kept in by Smith, though. And then, fanning on that one was... I believe that was Taverna. And Toronto right now trying to work it deep. Here's Spooner with it once again. Spooner over to Kohanchuk, over to Smith. Smith holding high in the slot. Back to Kohanchuk now, just past the right wing faceoff circle. One-timer in from Spooner.
Setup.
What a setup, but it went wide, well wide. Smith then tries to chip it up the ice. It was past the outreach stick of Kira Dostal. Battle forward now in the right wing corner. Prevost, and we have a whistle.
Oh, they're caught in their pants. He's laughing. Puck flipped up and it ended up in the back of her uniform.
Caught in the equipment there, so we'll have a stoppage in play in the face-off in the Boston zone. 1:26 left to go.
Coming out of the zone.
In the Pickett penalty. And it gets stuck in actually it's coming out of the zone, so the face-off will be at the blue line, just outside the Boston blue line. 16:59 left to go in the third period, and the face-off won by Koizumi, but kind of laterally over. Naslin tried to run with it, couldn't. It's back in the zone now, intercepted by Spooner. Spooner with a shot in, and it went over the net. Genevieve Lacasse ready to snap the glove, but that puck was well high. With it now is Kohanchuk. Back to Smith now. Smith at the blue line, takes a shot in.
There's
Score!
That got tipped in.
I believe the puck went off the stick of Corey Chevry, number 44. A power play goal for Toronto, an important goal for them too. And now we've got a one-goal game. And Pickett will come out. And Stack is still in there, obviously. So with 16:37 left to go in the third period, the original shot came in from Brittany Smith. I believe it went off the stick of Kohanchuk. We'll have to wait for the official announcement. But I know Smith at least got the helper. As I'll get set to face it off at center ice once again. And it'll be Cottrell against Peroff. Still some more discussion around the scorers table. And let's see here.
Who's on first?
I don't know. I know, he's on second. Anyway, face-off won by Toronto. Okay, so actually didn't go off the stick of Chevry. Went off the stick of number 77, Holly Carey Manamo. So as a result, it's now 3-2. Blades trying to get it there. Kelly Cook.
Still onside.
No, it isn't. Cook went in ahead, and then Pickett went and took it. And as a result, we will have a face-off.
Thought that was going to be onside.
Well, they're just waiting for Pickett to touch it. Indeed, she did.
Well, Stack's finally come out of the sin bin. Paid her price for getting in that little bit of a fray over in the corner.
Absolutely. And face-off won once again by Toronto. With it there is Shannon Molson. She passes up to Carrie Madamo. Tried to get it up to Wilson. Wind up being fielded by Blake Bolden. But then Beezer knocks it in deep. And battle for the puck there with it once again is Beezer. Toronto still with the territorial advantage right now. And Wilson passes back, and loose puck, and with it now is Hillary Knight. Knight passes over to Blake Bolden, and a pass back to Knight, and here they come, 3 astride. Knight with a shot, and it went off a stick, but still went on net. Had to be steered aside there by Kessler. And let's see. Puck goes behind the net. Beezer tries to clear it along the boards. Kept in there, and with it now Stack, who's finally back. She chips it back towards the stick with Kate Buser. Buser's got it now. Buser gets around Carrie Manimo, puts it close to the net. Stack has it in there, and oh my goodness, what a block there. That was Beezer who just got down, sacrificed the body, and blocked that one. Nice effort there by the Toronto defender. Oh. And let's see here. Carrie Manimo chips it out of the zone now. And there's a race for it. It'll be the battling eights, Wilson and Wolfeiler. Wilson gets it now, tries to put it in front of the net, but nobody there except for Stack. Stack gets it to Dempsey now. Dempsey, nice job to be able to hang on to that after she had to change direction. Scale behind the net now, and Zamora's got it now over to Chevrolet. And it goes for center ice. And here they come. Bolden chipped it up to Carrie Manimo. Bolden's got it there, though. Nice job by Blake Bolden. She's able to hold it. She's trying to move out with it now. And nice pass over to Koizumi. Koizumi coming in. She's got a lane. Oh, and she tried to make one quick move. And the puck was taken off of her stick. Nice job there by Lexi Hoffmeyer. Lannis has it now. Pass out to the point to Bolden. Bolden pass back up. And it's loose in the right faceoff circle. Lannis gets it back now. And then she's knocked down against the boards. Koizumi pinned to the boards away from the puck. With it now is Alyssa Bolden. Intercepted by Koizumi. Koizumi passes back to Bolden. Bolden's just going to fire off a wrist shot right into the midsection of Kessler. She ties it up. They'll get the faceoff. You know, these games do look great online, but they also look better on TV. If you're watching the show online, you can actually watch it. Check your local cable access channel's listings for time and dates for New England Hockey Showcase. And if you don't see it there, then just call them and say you'd like them to carry the show. We can help. Just email us. The address is billrobert@newenglandhockeyshowcase.com. Face-off won by Toronto once again, and they try and move it out of their own zone, which they do. Spooner's got it now. Spooner coming through center ice, then she loses the puck. Blake Bolden's able to get it now. She curls around, makes herself some room, and then pass over, and it goes right over to Pickett. Nice pass there by Bolden. Pickett, pass back for Cook. Cook can't get the shot off, though, as she was broken up there by, I believe that was, once again, Cohanchuk. With it now is Spooner. Spooner goes wide, right wing face-off circle. Shot in, blocker saved there by Lacasse. Molson's got it now. Molson lets one go, and it's stopped there. Trapped and tied up by Genevieve Lacasse in another faceoff in the Boston zone. Now, Boston had a surge there. They scored 3 goals in pretty quick fashion in the second period, but right now, I think Toronto's got the edge, and if you're the Blades, you have to be a little concerned.
Shots on net mean nothing. Scoreboard means everything.
Correct. And right now, Boston overwhelmingly leading in that department. Over to Smith now. Smith tried to pass it in, but it went off the skate of Hillary Knight. Spooner's got it now. Spooner in the right wing faceoff circle. Gets around a couple of people. Tried to get it to Cohanchuk. She just wasn't ready to field that pass. And not taking that there. That was a nice job by Stack. Knocked back in by Toronto. However, it's taken there. And with it is Kira Dostal. And she'll just scale it into the zone. Giving chase now. That'll be Buser. Buser collides there with Molson. And Peroff's there. Gets a pass just past Hillary Knight. Gets it over to Brittany Smith. Molson's got it once again. Molson puts it up along the boards. Kept in there by Kira Dostal. And let's see with it now is Buser. Buser with a little bit of space. Stops. And now Kelly Stack takes over. In front tonight! And scores!
What a cycling they did on that.
That was a bit of a juggle. It took a little while to get there, but once again, we were talking before about the heavy shot of Hillary Knight. Just keeps on coming at you. Beautiful pass from right behind the net. Hillary Knight in front just delivers. Puts that right through.
Great job of cycling back there to get that puck back out to Hillary.
Absolutely. All the attention's going on the players going behind. Meanwhile, Hillary Knight able to slide up in the slot, get that one, and just did not miss. 12:43 left to go
There's
in
a
the
little
third
comfort
period.
room there.
Yes. Hillary Knight. Welcome back, Hillary Knight.
Assisted by number 14,
Kelly Stack. Welcome back, Kelly Stack, too. 12:43 left to go in the period. That one went in at 12:27. Now puck in front of the net and chipped away there. Trying to get there once again. Beezer trying to cut the deficit back to 1. 4-2 right now in favor of the Blades. 12:14 left to go in the third period. Nice job responding to that last goal by Boston.
Yeah,
And
time
it's
enough to
tied up.
hold that puck up.
Yeah, and let's see here. It's tied up, and we'll have a face-off in the Boston zone. If you'd like to know more about our program, we're on the web. Recaps, highlights, and full game replays are all available at our online home. It's www.newenglandhockeyshowcase.com. You can also find our episodes on YouTube and Vimeo. Just look up New England Hockey Showcase. Face-off outside the Boston blue line, and it's won by Baldwin, and then it's chipped over by Chevry, but she puts it all the way back in her own defensive zone. 12 minutes even left, and right now the Blades up by a pair, 4-2. Pass behind the net now over to Shannon Molson now. Molson tried to pass off the boards and got it to Alyssa Baldwin. Baldwin brings it through center ice now, knocks it into the Blade zone, but a stop there by Casey Bellamy. Bellamy backpedals a little bit, then is able to try to chip it out anyway, and the pass goes right past the stick of Blake Bolden. Loose puck, though, at center ice, and here comes Bolden with it now. Bolden being back-checked there pretty heavily by Corey Chevry. Bolden has it now behind the net, but then she loses the puck. Bolden has it, but a little bit of back-checking there by Casey Pickett. And it's tipped up by Chevry, but then goes off Bellamy, and they might be able to catch him on a change. Pickett's got it. Oh, it just goes off her stick. A little too far. If that pass had been a little more accurate, she would have been in alone, and they would have caught Toronto on a line change. Going through center ice once again. A couple of bad passes. Hillary Knight's got it now. Knight over to Buser. Buser right face-off circle. Tries to get it to Stack in the middle and can't do it. Knocked away there. I believe that was Hoffmeyer. She tries to scale it up, and it is out of the zone. Giving chase right now is Spooner. She's able to chip it into the Boston zone. Into the left wing corner. She goes with it behind the net now. Tried to put it in front, but wound up going off the side of the net. And with it now is Buser. Goes off of a stick there. I believe that was Cohan-Chuck. And then Knight just plays it back to Cass, who gets it over to Wolfheiler, who basically backhands it up the boards to Kate Buser. Buser's still with it. Toronto in hot pursuit. And chipped over and once again winds up on the stick of, I believe that's Kira Dostal, number 18. Loose puck. Oh, my goodness. Hoffmeyer juggled the puck, and it was almost taken in by Hillary Knight. Loose puck in front. Knight fighting for it and tried to get it over to Kate Buser. Puck winds up going out to the left wing boards. And with it now, Peroff gets it off the stick of Wolfheiler into Vella. Vella with a shot, and Genevieve Lacasse able to move across the crease and keep it out. And loose puck right now. Buser's got it. Buser moving into the zone. Over the blue line, goes wide. Tries to move in, tries to turn the corner, and tries to backhand it in.
And the net comes off the markings there.
Yep, didn't get that one in as Kessler was in position, had the pad spread and was able to stop it, but then her momentum carried her right into the net, and Kessler blew the net right off the pegs. Just under 10 minutes left, 9:59 remaining in the third period. 4-2 right now in favor of the Boston Blades here on a Saturday night in Merrimack. Actually, say in North Andover at Merrimack. Face-off won by the Blades. Back to Blake Bolden now. Bolden gets it over to Jessica Koizumi. Jessica Koizumi chips it up now. Goes to Rachel Lannis. She chips it further into the zone, but then is held up against the boards by Brittany Smith. Pass attempt up the boards, winds up going to Koizumi. Lannis now, pass over to Bolden, and it's kept, they almost tried to move out with it, but Casey Bellamy was there and was able to steer the puck out of danger. Pass up along the boards, trying to get it to Lannis. She's got it now. Pass over to Bellamy. Casey Bellamy chips it back into the Toronto zone. Goes all the way around the boards. Koizumi's got it there. They're trying to make a little space for herself there. And passes into Dostal, who comes streaking in. She's able to pass it behind the net. Rachel Lannis there with it now, taken away by Baldwin. Alyssa Baldwin for Toronto. Loose puck there, and they still fight for it along the boards. And Koizumi's got it once again. Koizumi tries a little bit of a sidestep there, loses the puck though. Lannis has it now, just puts it back to Taverna at the point. Taverna with a shot there, and it goes off the body of Baldwin. And meanwhile, it's knocked out by Toronto, and Taverna will have it once again. She passes to Ashley Cottrell, who just came in off the bench, and she's just going to hem and haw a little bit and then scale it into the Toronto zone. And the Blades were able to get the rest of their line change completed. Once again, the puck is pinned along the backboards. Pickett's in there, also Cottrell, and Megan Arts for the Furies. And there as well as number 11, that's Kristen Marson. With it now, that's Natalie Spooner. Spooner brings it through center ice over the blue line, stops at the left wing, and fires it in there. Kept in, though, by Kohanchuk. Spooner has it once again. Tries to stop short behind the net, and then is pushed into the net. She's in a little more of a seated position now. Toronto still with the puck up to the left point now to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer gets around the check and Pickett, but then it's loose, and Pickett's going to get it. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Casey Pickett, Kelly Cook, Pickett to Cook. Cook couldn't get it. Cook couldn't collect that pass.
Got a penalty coming up.
Yeah, we've got a penalty, and let's see what we've got here. It's a hook. And let's see who'll get the gate this time.
Maybe we know why she didn't get the puck.
Yeah. Nice opportunity there. Originally, the defender shot it and got it around Pickett, but then lost the puck. And it looks like Janelle Kohanchuk will be getting the gate there. That'll be a hook for 2 minutes. So with 7:53 left to go in the third period, Blades will be on the power play looking to add some more insurance to their tally. And we've got Kelly Stack going up against Beezer. And let's see. Face-off won eventually by the Blades. Over to Blake Bolden now at the left point. Over to Stack. Blake now. Bolden high in the slot. Blake Bolden. And the shot in. The pad save there by Kessler. Bolden has it once again. Pass over to Hillary Knight in the left face-off circle. Back high in the slot. Knight with a shot in. And it went right off the pads of Kessler. And the clearing attempt there by Vela. She didn't get really good lumber on it.
Oh, nice move by
Blake Bolden. Oh, my goodness. We've seen some stick-handling finesse from her tonight. Hoffmeyer's got it now for Toronto. Stops short. Has it taken away. Oh, and oh, my goodness. Bolden, what a nice job there keeping it in. And let's see.
Pass.
Hand pass. Wah, wah. Guess not.
The thought was there.
The thought was there. But unfortunately, yeah, and Blake Bolden just shrugs her shoulders like, I don't know. But anyway, face-off will be outside the Toronto blue line. 7:15 left to go.
Showing you why she's the #1 pick for the
Absolutely, and she's got it right now after the pass from Casey Bellamy. Sharp pass over to Kate Buser, and offside.
Well, Buser put herself offside.
Yep. So 1:14 left to go in the Toronto penalty. 7:07 left to go in regulation. Blades up by a pair right now. They'd like to add some insurance. Get ahead by a field goal. Face-off in the opposite face-off circle outside the Toronto blue line. Won by Stack, who wins it back now to Casey Bellamy. Over to Bolden once again. Oh, nice back pass there by Bolden. Gets it over to Buser. Buser stays on side. Back pass to Bellamy now. Over to Bolden. Bolden. A backhanded pass there to
Still
Stack.
on the power play.
Bolden once again. 57 seconds left to go. Kelly Stack tried to pass it over to Hillary Knight. Knight now back to Bolden. Bolden to Stack. Stack to Knight. Slap shot by Knight. And the blocker saved there by Kessler. With it once again, Stack. Blades on the power play for another 42 seconds. Back to Bolden. Over now to Casey Bellamy. Bellamy making some space. Gets it to Stack now in the left face-off circle. Cross pass. Oh, went wide. Bolden coming in the slot. They got the pass to her. She just blasted it wide. Hillary Knight now back to Casey Bellamy. Bellamy moves, gets it to Stack now. Stack, the face-off circle once again. Runs right into, that's Smith once again. Bellamy now over to Bolden, back to Bellamy. Shot goes in. Oh, off the backboards. Heard that one rattle. Bellamy now back to Bolden. I'm sorry, that's Buser back to Bolden. Oh, they tried to get it over to Stack. Finally, someone whose name doesn't begin with B. Bellamy to Bolden. To Stack. Stack up in the slot. Over to Knight. And just getting the pad out there was Kessler. And we're at even strength now. And they get it to Kohanchuk, who comes out of the box. Not a good pass, though. She had to go to chase it. Gets it in now. And the shot to save there by Lacasse. And the pass goes out to Rachel Lannis.
Knight
and
just
with it,
packed herself
here's
on
Knight
that
now.
one.
Hillary Knight on the left wing boards. Gets it. Oh, tried to get it to a streaking Rachel Lannis. Kept by Dempsey. Dempsey still got it. Oh, man. It's taken away there by Shannon Molson. And now with it, that's Wolfeiler. Wolfeiler with a pass up to Lannis. Well, back checking by Wilson, though. That was beautiful. Now Zamora gets taken off the puck, but then gets it back. Zamora now chips it into the Boston zone. Giving chase there is Wolfeiler, and she'll just scale it around the boards looking for Jess Koizumi. Errant pass, though. Bolden gets it in. Bolden, rather. And Bolden puts it on net. Genevieve Lacasse able to come up with a save there. and we'll have another tie-up and a face-off in the Boston
Knight
zone.
came very, very close to getting another goal there. She parked herself right in the corner of the net.
Kessler
Beautiful
was just
pass.
able to get the lateral movement and get that
Well,
pad
she
over
could
there.
have lifted up just a little bit. It was in too tight, I think.
I was going to say, yeah, when you're in that tight, it's hard to lift it up
Yeah.
that much. Molson now passing on the boards, looking for and finally getting Wilson, but Wilson ridden to the boards by her opposite, number 8, Wolfeiler. Toronto trying to pass across ice, and with it there is Dostal now. Dostal battling with Carrie Madamo, and she's just on the ice right now. She finally gets up, and let's see. Being pressed to the boards now, Lannis pressing Wilson to the back of the boards. One of the referees got in the way too. And drop pass there, intercepted by Lannis momentarily, but then Toronto gets it back. Carrie Madamo parked in front, basically in the crease. I know that rule doesn't exist anymore, but come on. And let's see here. Wilson has it now after the little scrum on the left wing boards. Right wing boards. Right wing face-off circle. The shot there by Wilson. And it looked like it was going to go wide to the short side anyway, but Genevieve Lacoste taking no chances, and she grabs it and ties it up with 4:14 left to go in the third period.
Very, very surprising to people watching this. This is great hockey. The skills out here are tremendous. The position play, passing, and everything else is just all there. And there's a lot of hitting, too. They say there's no hitting in women's hockey. I don't think so.
Shot in from the right wing board, steered aside by the stick of Genevieve Lacasse. Chipped up high off the glass, kept by Toronto. Shot goes in there. Spooner puts one. I think it was wide, but I think maybe Lacasse might have gotten a piece of it and knocked it wide. But nonetheless, Toronto still pressing in the zone. Time's running out. They're down by a pair. Got to keep an eye on the goaltender, too. Kessler. Loose puck at center ice. Fielded there once again by Megan Arts. Just kind of a casual pass. Casey Pickett could have jumped up and gotten that one. Very casual pass by Toronto. But Kohanchuk's able to get it up to Arts now, but then Arts is checked by Bolden. And Kohanchuk almost lost the puck too. Kelly Cook was there trying to get the puck away from her. Battle for it now in the right wing corner. Going back now, Kohanchuk over to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer pass over to Smith. Smith back to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer lets it go. Kelly Cook gets in front and blocks it. And put right in on net now, loose puck. And that's going to end it because the puck came off the pegs, but started off to look like a blocked shot,
came
but then
off the pegs.
yeah, but all of a sudden it wound up in and scrambled in front of the net. Genevieve Lacasse having to hold the fort, and then all of a sudden the fort came off the moorings. So good for the Blades. Face off in the Boston zone. 3:11 left to go in the game. Face off won by Toronto once again. Back to Marson now at the point. She chips it around, looking for, not getting. Balden though. Chevry keeps it in, battle for it now, and with it, that was Kira Dostal. Chipped back into the deep part of the zone by the net there by Toronto. Pass along the boards over to Knight. Hillary Knight's got it right now. Cross ice pass to a streaking Kate Buser. Left it behind her though, but then puck goes off the boards. Winds up being taken there by Balden. Balden just puts it to the back boards. Behind the net with it now. Chipping it out is Kelly Stack. Hillary Knight in there as well. And let's see, Prevost going in. And Genevieve Lacasse chipping it over, and we had a collision of players behind the net. That was Kira Dostal, and I believe that was Alyssa Balden. Dostal's got it right now. And she passes up to Kelly Stack. Stack holds it, trying to make some room. Up it goes now, and chipped in by Maggie Taverna. So it's going to go all the way around the boards as the Blades get fresh legs. Running into the zone right now, Rachel Lannis. Rachel Lannis almost picks the pocket of Kristen Marson. Actually, she is able to keep it in now. Blades look to press. Lannis still behind the net. On the boards, Dempsey pitching in. And it's knocked out. Nice little tip pass there. And they got it to Peroff, that pass there. A little chip there from Christy Zamora.
Oh, he picked
in
Bolden's
front. Oh, my
pocket.
goodness. Right in front. Oh, my goodness. Toronto not giving up, not going away by any stretch of the imagination. Chip back in the zone there by Rachel Lannis. Minute 30 left to go in the game. Blades up by 2. Right now, plays in the Toronto zone, but if it heads back into the Boston part of the rink, you've got to keep an eye on the goaltender there, Kessler. And they're moving it up, and the pass goes over now to Spooner. Spooner moving over the blue line. Spooner moving in, takes a shot, and the pass saves there by Lacasse, and she's going to tie it up.
Save.
What a save there, the break by the Olympian Natalie Spooner, coming in on her teammate from the Canadian Olympic team, Genevieve Lacasse. Lacasse coming at the victor that time, stopping that one.
Spooner tried to take a backhand and flip it over the pads.
Not quite.
Lacasse said, no way.
Minute 11 left to go in the game, 4-2. Kessler still in the net. And it's won now by Toronto. Kessler still in the net. They're not pulling the goalie yet.
I don't think you can see him pull the goalie.
And let's see.
If she had scored then, you would have seen him.
1 minute left in the period as Kelly Stack knocks it into the Boston zone. Rushing in there now is Kate Buser. Shannon Molson comes away with it, but she doesn't get much on it, and Hillary Knight has it now. Buser tripping over the net. Kept in by Dostal now. Kira Dostal back to Buser now. Buser holding in the right face-off circle. Back to Dostal now. Dostal comes in, and a shot goes off the foot of Janelle Cohen-Chuck. Hillary Knight has it now for the Blades. She stops on a dime, turns it right around, and gives it back to Kate Buser. Buser on the perimeter right now. Little drop pass there for Kelly Stack. Stack moving around the net. Tries a wraparound, and able to hold the post there is Kessler. She got that pad right to the post, was able to hold it. Little wraparound attempt there from Kelly Stack.
Nice cycling around the net there. That holds them out, holds Toronto out when you're doing that cycling around that net.
Right. As a result, you can sometimes tire out the defense a little more because they're trying to figure out where you're going. Face-off one actually now by Cottrell. Back to Bolden at the point, and that one just goes wide of the net. Going for it now is Cottrell. Little back pass there to Cook. Over to Casey Pickett now. Pickett has it. Chipped it over the stick of Kelly Cook. Cook giving chase right now. She's able to get it, but then she's wrapped up by two of the Furies. Coming into the zone there is Bolden. Bolden still has it. Right face-off circle. Tried to get it over to Pickett, and that's going to do it. Couple of scary moments in the third period, but the Blades able to hold on, and they come out with an important victory tonight. Of course, we'll have to look out west to see what Calgary did against Brampton, but right now, the Blades are in sole possession of second place. Technically, they were anyway because they had more wins in Toronto, but this just kind of cements it. Now, the key is, in order to hang on to that second spot and guarantee it without having to wait for somebody else to help them out, they've got to win tomorrow. Right now, they have 24 points in the standings. Toronto's got 22. Calgary's got 21. And if Calgary beats Brampton tonight, Calgary will be at 23 points, and they'll have just jumped over Toronto for third place. So right now, the three middle teams in the Canadian Women's Hockey League, it is a dogfight for those last three positions in the standings.
Well, there's not much time left either. This is it. You get 5 days later, they're going to be up in
Markham, Ontario.
Toronto, Markham, Ontario for the
Clarkson Cup. And the Blades, of course, the defending Clarkson Cup champions, but an amazing run there last year. First time ever league champion for the Boston Blades. And, of course, some of the players from last year, obviously, you're seeing tonight. So let's go over the scoring summary in the first period, starting at the goal. First goal scored by Toronto. Goal scored by Natalie Spooner, assisted by Megan Arts and Kelly Zamora. That made it 1-0 at the time. In fact, that's how the first period ended, with Toronto up by a goal. Second period, it was all Boston, starting out with a goal by Jillian Dempsey, the assist going to Hillary Knight. In the second period, and that made it 1-1 at the time. Knight scoring within a minute later, and that was during that whole 4-on-4 exchange. Knight with the assist going to Kate Buser, and that made it 2-0 in favor of Boston. And then after that goal, they added another one late in the period. The goal's going to Jessica Koizumi with the assist. A beautiful piece of stick handling by Jillian Dempsey, and that made it 3-1 at the time. Toronto tried to come back. They got a power play goal for early in the third period. Goal scored by Holly Carey-Manamo, and the assist going to Brittany Smith, and that made it 3-2. But then Hillary Knight with the insurance goal, and she gets the assist there from Kelly Stack, and it becomes Boston 4 and Toronto 2. Number 3 stars, well, we mentioned it. Number 3 stars for tonight, Natalie Spooner, no doubt there. First game back from the Olympics for the Fury, and she did great tonight. She gets the number 3 star. Number 2 star, one of the goal scorers tonight, number 56, Jessica Koizumi. And we mentioned it ahead of time. 2 goals and an assist. Guess who's the number 1 star tonight in their first game back on home ice for the Blades this season?
It showed why she was an all-star at the Olympics. Shows out here tonight. Shows
why she was MVP last year in the CWHL, too.
Yes. It really proves it out. Okay. She's got size, speed, and boy, she's got a hell of a shot.
Well, we're wrapping things up here from the Lawler Arena. There's one
Come down
game.
And see this.
One game tomorrow. In fact, it's going to be an afternoon match between these two same teams, the Toronto Furies and the Boston Blades. And once again, if the Blades win tomorrow, they lock up second place overall in the CWHL. That'll do it for us here for tonight from the Lawler Arena at Merrimack College. On behalf of our crew members, Stacey Robert, John Semino, Brian Jocelyn, Paul Hipple, and Aaron Harrington. And, of course, my cohort here in the booth, Bob Boyce. I'm Bill Robert, wishing you a very good night and thanking you for tuning in and urging you to stay tuned next time for another edition of New England Hockey Showcase.